Here, you drink some. You look like you need it more than I do. You know, all of this could have been avoided if you just followed my advice from the start, right? Got a VPN. Well, the Hangover, maybe not, but the botched job, definitely. And we'd be a few oolongs richer. It's alright. I'm not mad. Say, maybe I can help you out. I know this guy from Mars, Jim Chi. Well, he can get you a good deal on a solid VPN. He'll keep your location private, and you'll be able to bounce your location all over the outer net. In fact, you can even watch your favorite shows from Jupiter while you're on Earth. All you have to do is go to surfshark.deals/Jim Chi and enter the promo code Jim Chi. That way, you'll get 83% off, and you'll get your first 3 months for free. How does that sound? Well, maybe it'll help. You won't get caught again, like you did this time, huh? Surfshark.deals/Jim Chi. Promo code Jim Chi. Do you need some more water? What happened back there, anyway? Why do I ache quite as much as I do? Well, you know what they say, hair of the dog that bit me. Speaking of hair of the dog, I think I got some Jingmaos that I bought. Well, they set me back a few oolongs, but I'm happy to share if you want. How's your head? Me? I haven't had any complaints. So, what made you become a bounty hunter, anyway? Well, because it's a difficult job. Oh man. It's a difficult job. You gotta go places, do things. It's hard work. Your first job. That's interesting. Say, was this your first time drinking too? I'm not saying nothing, so just, you didn't seem like you could handle your drink too good. Well, as it happens, I do know how to make that feeling go away. But you ain't gonna like it. You ever had a prairie oyster before? I swear, the most repellent drink in the galaxy. But if it doesn't do the trick, better than udon. Better than ramen. Well, you see, there's a bit of a trick to it. Huh? I'm sorry. My head's pounding. Oh. You mean the fighting? Well, sure. Fighting is easy. It's the easiest part. What part of my fighting are you interested in? I suppose I do have a certain grace. Huh? Oh. No, it wasn't accidental. Well, the way I fight, it's a lot like water. No, not wet. Water, it can be calm. Like in this glass. Just sitting there. Bobbling along. Not a care in the world. Like me. Apart from Woolongs, I never seem to have enough money. Oh man. Jet is gonna shout at me. Yeah. All right. Well, water. Sure, it's calm. But it also fits anywhere it goes. Blends in. Water always takes the simplest route. Never the most difficult. Again, kind of like me. Well, maybe not always. I worked with you, after all. But although it's calm and can go with the flow, water can also be strong. It can crash. It can smash. It can destroy. Water is one of the most powerful elements in that respect. Huh? Oh, well, sure. The tranquility of water is also a trap. You see? Lulls you in. It can be cold. It can be warm, depending on its surroundings. And it can be unpredictable. And that's one of its main strengths. But it doesn't seem to be doing a trick for my hangover. How are you feeling? Well, maybe it's time to bring out the big guns, huh? The prairie oyster. Luckily, I ordered one egg already. Do you know how to do it? It's easy. You just take the egg like this and you eat it whole. I'm joking. You don't eat a whole egg, just the yolk. Well, you gotta make sure it's not a chicken. That's how the chicken came first. Or maybe not. Because there must have been some kind of proto-chicken. Or a preternatural chicken that laid an egg. And inside that egg, the egg and I, was the chicken we know and love today. let's cure the hangover, huh? So, you crack the egg. Like that. And then, all you gotta do is make sure that the white doesn't get into the prairie oyster. You weren't gonna drink that water, were you? Good. So, we gotta scoot and boot the white. It takes a lot of precision to do this. Don't distract me and don't laugh. This will help, trust me. All right. Well, that's looking pretty good. So, we take the egg yolk and put it in a whiskey glass. Like that, see? Huh. It didn't break. I'm getting better at this. Huh? Hey, no one ever got sick from a raw egg. Come on. Okay. The next ingredient. Ow. A cigarette. It doesn't go in the drink. It goes in my mouth. You sure I can't tempt you? Yeah, suit yourself. Oh. Soft top boxes. That's what happens. You see? Like water. Chop. Now, you want to take some vinegar. I go for the malt, but I suppose rice or any other kind would do. A few drops of that. Then some Worcestershire sauce. This is the good stuff. You know they put this bulldog sauce, right? Goes straight into your yakisoba. All right. Just a few drops. Saved my life many a time. Then we want to take a pinch of salt. Not too much, but to taste if you want. Keep the demons away, huh? Some people like to put Tabasco hot sauce in at this stage. Not me. I find it can be problematic if I'm already having, how shall we say, poop deck issues. Black pepper. Does it taste good? Well, would you believe me if I said it did? Suit yourself. You want to try it? I mean, the smell alone will sober you up a little. All right. And don't blame me if the bad guys burst in. You're too hungover to fight. Keep the cigarette on standby. It'll help you. And Prost. Kampai. Chin chin. Oh. Wow. Kind of wish I hadn't drunk all that water. Say, do you even have your own ship? Well, sure. I got the Bebop. Best darn ship in the solar system. Is there room? Let me tell you, I got so many stowaways, transients, vagrants coming out of my docking bay that I don't know what to do. Used to just be me, Jet Black, and Ein. Now we got Faye Valentine. She's a piece of work. You watch out for her. And a strange sprite, Radical Edward. Sure, don't get me wrong. It's not a cruise ship. It's not a vacation ship either. But if you like, and if you feel so inclined, I'd like to give you a chance on another job. Well, sure, you could join my crew. I am, after all, the brave, diligent Captain Spike Spiegel. What do you mean? Oh. I think, Ashkenazi. Something like that. My piece. Made in Israel. Whoa, wow. Probably shouldn't be waving this thing around, huh? It's okay. It's not loaded. What do you carry? Nothing. Well, you're looking at a whole heap of trouble if you bring nothing to a anything fight, huh? Cigarette? Suit yourself. You know, I was feeling better already. Here, you can have this one. Can't smoke it anyway. Damn soft tops. Well, I guess the life of a bounty hunter can be lonely, boring, dirt poor. But ultimately, in a direct way, I suppose, you're doing good. You know, helping people. And sometimes, yeah, Your heart gets the better of your brain. You might sacrifice a shipload of woolongs just for the sake of saving some dame or some kid. I'm from Mars. Where are you from? You know what they say, Earth girls are easy. Sorry. I didn't mean any offense. But, you know, I can see why the life of a bounty hunter would be attractive. We're all running away from something. Running away from our past. Running away from people. Running away from debts, obligations. You know, in a lot of ways, we're all like water. I guess it just depends if you choose the path of least resistance. You can swim upstream all your life and never really know what it's like to go with the flow. Well, it's a lot like this, really. Just passing time between jobs. It's like being in stasis, only you have to fill the time with something. Whether that's drinking, cards, or my favorite activity, sleeping. But of course, you always have to be on high alert. You never know when a job might come up. And you never know when someone who you don't want anything to do with from your past might show up too. Say, you know what? That prairie oyster's got me feeling all kinds of good. You know, while we're still here, we should check to see if there are any more jobs in the local area. We might have botched the last one, but I think we could do better if we tried again. What do you say? I'm sure we can relax a bit longer. Yeah. Of course I know some relaxation techniques. Well, as you can probably tell from my interest in Jeet Kune Do, I'm very interested in Eastern philosophies. Have you ever done Reiki? Neither have I. But, I don't know. It's a lot of this and that and the other. Waving and blowing. Stuff like that. What about a guided relaxation? That'll help. All right. So, I want you to imagine that you're in one of the gardens of Jupiter. You're resting there, sunbathing. The sun beats down onto your body, relaxing every muscle, tenderizing your muscles, allowing you to transform into a thick sludge. You're lying there by the pool. cool in the garden. And then a cloud slowly makes its way across the sky and blocks out the sun. In the moment of coolness, you imagine all your worries fading away. A breeze picks up and it carries them far, far away, further and further from where you are. And then the sun comes back and you feel that warm embrace, almost motherly in touch, comforting you, keeping you warm. You inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And along with all your worries, so too do any pains and aches float away into space. You wriggle your toes, and the bits that were previously concealed are warmed by the sun. You stretch your legs, let them loose. Then you work your way all up your body and give an almighty stretch from your arms to your fingertips, and then your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, and then you feel completely at ease. Well, I don't know. Just made it up. Listen, we should probably get back to the ship soon. Jet will be wondering what's happened and why there's no bounty for us to claim. But I got a good feeling about you. Say, why don't we have one more here and then make our way back? I wouldn't ordinarily do this, but as tall as I am, I'm a little short. Do you think you got the woolongs too? Gee, thanks. Well, let's just rest here, have a snooze, then head back to the Bebop, look for another contract, and see if we can't earn this little breakfast back. Sweet dreams, Space Cowboy.